Hello, guys. Danny here at Partay. So, I first want to say to a number of folks uh, that I apologize for not getting to your email sooner. Actually, the past couple of days I've been involved in business. And then late last night, when I got home, I was working in the front room, trying to get that wrapped up, trying to finish the work in there because the carpet and everything was put in. Um, but I promise to get to those before the end of the day tomorrow. So I will be answering you all back. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Usually, and just a bit of honesty here. Usually, I don't check on Friday nights and Saturday mornings so much anymore because what I've noticed is that the traffic seems to slow down on midday Friday into Saturday, and I just assumed it's always because folks have lives, folks are busy, and they're doing stuff. So I really didn't check intentionally at first just because of that. I figured there probably wasn't a whole lot out there, and whenever I did, that was wrong. So apologize to everyone, and we'll be getting back. And then next, so I got home about an hour ago. I was able to get a shower, and I had this playing for a second in the shower. Uh, Music's better, but I wanted to catch up on it because somebody had tipped me off to it. So I was watching it, and what I saw was really just a guy who unravels. He just unravels. We see, Madkin, and he just rants at one point in here with the surprise. Um, there's common things like his 98% of the projector glare doesn't come through. When if that's 98%, I would hate to see 50. You know, you need to go back and probably do some remedial math, because that goes back to the 190-degree viewing angle that you mentioned again. Um, so all of this, and then there's the drama at the end. So the big reveal, right? So, and then there's this drama at the end for Crow. I've got Crow's paint, but yet I'm going to be the better man. And you can almost hear the music, violins playing in the background. I'm not going to review it. As to whether or not that's Crow's, I don't know. Crow can answer that. I'm not, it's not my business. But all of this, let me say this, and this is very serious, guys. All this is drama. It's no different than the challenges. He goes on and on about how he's going to do his victory dance, because nobody met that challenge, right? And I'd already said before then, and was not speaking for the community, but I have talked to some of these guys, and I don't think anybody's accepting any more challenges, and here's why. Because I met a few of his 23 lumens on a concrete wall, almost a year ago. LED lights around the screen, showing with 23 lumens again, by the way, showing it has no impact on the amount of, light and reflectivity that you're going to get from your screen. It's just a small little wash around the edge is all you're ever going to get, just a little residual ambient light from it. All that stuff, there's been 2 or 3 different challenges that I met in the past. So usually the way this works, right, is somebody issues a challenge, you meet it, you show, what you can do. And then usually, there's a counter challenge and, they would show what they could do. With this guy, no, never happens. I've issued 4 or 5 different challenges out there, all practical challenges, nothing stupid, just practical challenges, based on what he says. So, my feeling is this. I don't believe that I'll be accepting another challenge you ever issue until you do at least one of mine. And I think that's fair. So this is, if you want to consider that a win, then I guess I get to consider all 5 that I asked or issued to you as a win for me. So I get 5 victory dances because you never stepped up to the plate, brother. So all of this, though, and this is where, I say very seriously, pardon me just a second. Okay, sorry about that. All of this, guys, is a distraction from the real issue. He knows it. And that's why, he's playing it. He's put out so many different videos. Here's the thing. If you look up anything about projection mixes, things like that, there are a plethora of his videos that are going to be the first ones that a lot of people come across. When you put out 4 to 6 videos a day, that tends to happen. All right. I'm not going to bore my subscribers with that many video uploads. That's our difference between me and him. I'm not saying good or bad. I'm just saying I'm not going to bore people with it because it would bore me. And I know that I've done, 2 or 3 or so in the past for a day, but, and I felt bad enough about that. So just for you guys out there, so you know. But if this is the first thing that people come across, the real issue is why don't you address the real questions that have been asked of you? Because all of this is just white noise going on. This is just a bunch of noise, a bunch of distractions from answering the real questions as to why do you jack up the brightness on your camera to make your screens look better? Why do you give people wrong things that facts show as completely and totally wrong? Why do you continue to push that garbage out there on an audience of people that may come across your videos? If you're going to try to teach somebody something, then at least teach them facts. Know enough about what you do to know the facts. And that's why, I get it, I know that's why you never address me personally, because you know that this is going to be an issue, not because there's anything so big and bad about me, other than I can't be bullied. And I've got information on my side. So, my last challenge to you is answer about 20 questions that you have stated time and time again to your customers, and things that you've done in each and every one of your videos, for the most part. Answer why. Because if your product is everything you claim it to be, it should be very easy to answer. Where nobody's asking you for ingredients. Nobody. So, to me, my friend, I think until you're willing to do that, everything else is just you being juvenile, you hacking on everybody out there in the community just to try to make yourself feel better, even though you like to say in your video here, and use the Lord's name in vain, son. Come on. I don't understand why you continue this hypocrisy. And just answer the questions. They're easy questions. If somebody asks me, I'm glad to answer them. Crow or Sonic or Phantom, if one of you guys want to reach out and ask me questions, I'll answer them. As long as it's something that I'd answer to any consumer, I'll answer them. I'm not going to hide and falsify the presentations of my products if my stuff is really all that I say it's cracked up to be. Why would you? So I'll leave you guys with that thought. You guys have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.